Like I say, many people were trying to fool me or lie to me or confuse me or do different things to me. And like I said, usually I just wait. I just wait and have people research things and just wait for things to be found out. And usually, unfortunately, you have to wait for people to do bad things before you know what they've done. And then you have to find out and the proof of it and verify it and everything else. Anyway, like I said, what the black people have done, I mean, they're still doing it in Africa today. They still grab women, drug them, imprison them. Like there was this while ago where they were trying to say that this white guy had raped his girlfriend. She was definitely raped by 20 or so people. That much was true. So, or something like that. And they've probably done it hundreds of times. Some girl goes to a concert, they get her, and then they have 20 or 30 black people have sex with her. Anyway, it's pretty sad, really. Like I said, for some reason the black people wanted to do this thing or wanted to be this way. I do not know why. I do not understand it. I do not care to understand it, really. But they have been doing it for a very, 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 very long time. At their height, they were carpet bombing and nuking whole cities. Germany was the only country that could truly stand against them. It was very, very, very well defended. And like I said, while they say blah, 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 this country, blah, 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 was facing Germany, no, they were all facing out. They were all my allies. And it took a very long time before they took down Germany. Anyway, like I said, the black people seem to like to lie and confuse and blah, blah, blah. For a while, what you know as Auschwitz, pain and torture and killing, basically a bunch of black people went to Auschwitz and a lot of these other countries in Europe, and they're using a color card. A white-black color card. If you're white, you got stuff. If you're completely black, you got stuff. If you're kind of black, you kind of got stuff, or whatever. Anyway, that is where people were taking pictures of what was going on in there. Anyway, under threat of death and stuff like that. And like I said, what most people didn't know is that that wasn't all the technology in the universe. Like I said, there never was an advanced technology black race or black civilization. Never has been. The most amount of technology that black people ever had was from the Japanese. And they used it to basically carpet bomb and nuke whole countries. Like I said, if you ever give a black person technology, he's probably going to turn around and shoot you and kill you with it. It very possibly was the black people that were torturing and hurting the Chinese. Anyway, I do not really know. I do not really care. But, like I said, all the different groups on the planet. I think at one point in time, maybe they thought that my 12 was the 12 on the earth. It's like, no, 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 no. My 12 are throughout the universe. Once you create a life form, it's going to go out into the universe. And for a while there, I was creating life forms for other people. And so they could share whatever. And they had lied and fooled or whatever. Just they went, they were supposed to tell them that, of course, that I was the creator, but they had just basically, but they were raising them, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, whatever. Eventually the life forms found out, I guess. Anyway, I don't really know exactly what happened to them. It does not really matter to me. Anyway, lots of things happened throughout the thousands or millions or trillions of years. So, a skimming of the facts and the information basically is all that I offer. There used to be a more detailed version of basically all history in the universe. And people eventually tried to use time travel with it to try and whatever. Like I said, it got so bad that they were actually using time travel to foresee in the future, to know where somebody was so they could fire a bullet and kill them. Anyway, eventually they were killing themselves. Or something like that, or they're in a situation where it's like, well, there's nothing I can do about it. they're just going to die. There's nothing, because they're always just going to try and time, and it's like, it's just whatever. Yeah, I just washed my hands of it and turned around and walked away. You did it to yourself or you did it to someone else and blah blah. Well, anyway, I've seen every version of everything. I've seen estimates of versions. Yeah, whatever. At some point in time, people were killing themselves because they knew that what they were going to do in the future. Shrug. I don't know. Using time travel to see the future is just kind of stupid. Like I said, generally I didn't use time travel. Generally I just existed. Whatever. And actually I spent a long time just being out there alone. Just seeing what else is out there. Wandering around. Anyway, like I said, you won't know it's been hundreds of trillions of years. You have no idea. That's why a lot of people say, it's not true, blah, 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 blah. It's like, well, you haven't existed hundreds of trillions of years, have you? You haven't existed over 1 billion years. Like, there's a whole bunch of humans wandering around going, I'm 1,000 years old, I'm 2,000 years old, blah, blah. They're just lying. Most of them were just lying. Like, it's stupid. Some life forms did exist that long, but they're not usually biological. So, anyway, I don't really care. There's also a lot of robots running around thinking that they're humans. This actually happened. As I said, I've explained it all to you in videos and film and things, basically about what happened before, how it changed, how it happened. Building a machine to complete a task isn't always the wisest thing to do. It can actually get you in a lot of trouble, and it can actually cause a lot of problems, especially if you build something that won't die. Yeah, whatever. I didn't worry about it much. The stupidity of humans and what they've done, all the things that they've done, it's like, I was very surprised. Whatever. I don't care. And most people would deny it. National security, top secret. Blah, blah, bullshit. Rodney ran around just going, bullshit, bullshit. And saying, you're not intimidating me. You're not intimidating, Brian. Stop trying to intimidate me. It's like, wow, I don't ever try to intimidate anyone. If I was intimidating someone, they would have a gun to their head and they would be being told how they're going to be tortured or killed within 5 minutes. That's intimidation. I did not do this with Rodney. I don't know how stupid the man had to be or how stupid he was or how stupid he had become. Truly, the Rodney I used to know is dead or gone or something. This guy, I don't know. I don't really care. Doesn't really matter to me. Like I said, I explained what happened and how it happened, how the mercenaries were helping me, how other people were helping me. Like I said, if you wanted a civilization, like I said, with Mr. Never Die, Jimmy Carter, and arm chopping off Nixon, and also and everyone else in the world, and what Mike and his brother were doing, trying to create a program or computer or something, blah blah, or some sort of stupid time travel, whatever, shit, just being stupid. And then of course there's Zachary Bill Gates, and the LSLS nuclear reaction bullets or shells. Anyway. And then of course there's the warthog that was the warthog that was threatening a town. And then of course there's also the military group that was also threatening a town. Make us mayor or else we'll bomb you or else we'll go through from door to door. It's like, oh. I don't know. Like I said, as information became available, I found out about it. I was wondering how certain people became mayor of a town. Like, how did you become mayor of a town? Oh, well, he used to be a A-10 Warthog pilot and threatened the town. There's also military groups threatening towns. They used to do it a lot more back in the day, back in World War I and World War II. I don't know why people continuously seem to recreate the past. Anyway, I've explained to you about everything, and especially how at some point in time people were selling their houses and spending all their money to buy tanks, combat tanks, to run around and wherever. Some British people thought that that's just what you do. You get to about 60 years old, and then you spend all your money on a tank and go to war. I don't know why. It's like there's much more to existence than threatening someone or killing someone or dying inside some stupid machine. Like there's other planets, there's other places. I don't know. Like I say, I mean, like all the talk shows, like even Oprah. Like I said, I wonder how she came about all that money. That's quite a substantial amount of money gained, considering that she was poor, like when she was like 20. Anyway, but then, like I said, the black people were supporting a few different people. And then, of course, there's Papa that was silently running things from the back, thinking he was getting away with something. Like I said, I found out who the Bloods and the Crips were. I had known them back in the day, actually. Like I said, they were originally slaves or something like that. I don't really know. I don't care. Some people said even the Bloods and the Crips don't know who's leading them. It's probably Papa's boys. Anyway, there's so many things about this planet and about the universe and civilization, all these lies. So many lies that you actually started falling over yourself. The tangled web we weave when we practice to deceive. So tangled that not even a spider could climb across it. Anyway, like I said, I wasn't trying to deceive or play some stupid game. I was simply trying to stabilize the norm. Like I said, as a civilization builder. And that's another thing that I'll get into.